kind of cold here in Greensboro, North Carolina today, kind of a dreary day. So we're making lentil soup and a couple other vegetarian things today for our vegetarians, but I wanted to talk about chicken soup just because it's a really cold day. It seems like the kind of day for chicken soup. But these are just, these aren't regular chickens. These are Poulet Rouge. All right, so these are heritage chickens from Ashley Farms, all right, which is just north of Winston-Salem, not even maybe 40 miles from here. I don't even think it is 40 miles from here. These are the American breed of the French farmer's chicken, okay? So these are kind of expensive for a couple reasons. It takes a long time to feed them. You can see that they have a lot of leg, right? Kind of big. They're not that heavy on top, the way like an American commercial chicken is. Their wings actually work. They could kind of like fly a few feet away. Not that they can fly away, but they can jump up and down. So a couple of years ago, this is just me talking, but a couple of years ago, I had an occasion to make a terrine for in a hotel, and I really didn't know how to do it, so I had to look up a recipe. And I looked up a recipe and I found this spice mix. It was called like a Escoffier Spice Mix #1, and I made it and I put it on chicken and I tasted it, and it tasted exactly like pumpkin pie. And it had all mace and nutmeg and allspice and black pepper and stuff like that. Stuff that you would expect to see in it. But it tasted wrong. And I don't mean it tasted wrong, it just didn't taste right with the chicken. So it got me thinking, what did those chickens taste like when this recipe was written? Like, how good were those chickens that this is how much nutmeg and stuff you had to put on it to make it taste like that? That when you eat a chicken today, it tastes like pumpkin pie. So we went here at 4 Fox and Water at Moorhead Foundry. We found chickens that taste like chickens, and this is hard to describe because they're very expensive, but they really taste like the chickens that your granny's granny might have cooked with. Like, this is the way a chicken tastes, and to think that we got so far away from that, and now that there are people like us here struggling to get back to it, and it's hard to get people to understand that if we fail here, we're gonna fail because we tried, not because we didn't try. We tried to make delicious food. We tried to make food that we cooked on a fire. We tried to make food that we cooked in a very sustainable, responsible way. And we think that this works. We think that this is the way that the future is going to be. But we're not trying to compete with McDonald's and Bojangles. We're trying to compete with the rest of the world that wants to eat this way. And people don't necessarily always know that they want to, but once they taste the stuff, they think they want to. And I'm actually going to take these chickens and make chicken noodle soup out of them tonight. It's freezing cold out, and I am in a position to make these decisions. And like I said, if I fail, I won't be here much longer. I understand that, but I'm going to fail because I tried to make something delicious for Greensboro, North Carolina, not because I didn't try. Thank you.